What's up, guys? Real quick, before we get started today, I want to show you something. We are at the pig farm right now. We are at the far left-hand corner right here on Geiselsberg. And guess what? I'm not tired. I didn't even know that was there. That's awesome. What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today, we are jumping back in here on Geiselsberg, getting some stuff done. We're finishing up harvest. We're going to get the rest of the soybeans in, and then we've got to figure out what's going in this field right here. I got a couple ideas. We're either going to go, I think, canola maybe, just to make a little extra cash, something like that. But we're going to try that. Let's go ahead and get this dumped down and emptied out. I'm also using some new recording settings. I have been using GPU encoding for a long time, ever since I started doing YouTube. A lot of you guys may know what that is. Basically, when I record, and I'm using the exact same PC for recording that I am for playing the game, because I was using a 2 PC setup for a while, but I decided that was not the way I wanted to go. So what I've done is started using this. Well, my CPU usage, generally, when I'm recording, because I have a really, really nice CPU. I have the AMD Ryzen 9 3900X. It's a 12-core, 24-thread beast of a CPU. Well, with that CPU, I was only getting about 0.5 to 0.7% used while even recording. Live streaming, a little bit more, but not too much. Well, I thought to myself, okay, well, that gives us a lot of room for movement and a lot of room. So my GPU's been running, I have a 2080 Ti, a banging, I mean, an awesome GPU. We've got some of the best stuff that you can buy on the market right now. Well, it's just, every once in a while it gets kind of laggy, and it is not consistent with the FPS that I want. Well, what do you do when you have a problem? Try and figure out how to fix it. And I've been talking with Clutch Simulations, trying to get everything sorted out. And I started watching some stuff with Epos Fox, who I've watched for a long time now. And he recommended, if you are having all kinds of issues and you have similar settings and similar PC stuff that I've got, to use CPU encoding and give your GPU a break, especially since we're running at 1440 by 60 on 2 different screens, and plus we're running everything that I need on my 3rd screen. Well, I've moved over to the CPU encoding, and we're crashing still. I've moved over to CPU encoding, and oh my goodness, I got to tell you, it actually looks a little bit better than it looks a little bit better on my recording screen right now than it does on my actual gameplay. So you guys are seeing a product that actually looks better to you than it does to me. It's so irritating and awesome, and I don't know how to explain it. But there you go. That is kind of the update that we've got going on. You guys got to let me know down in the comment section below. How does it look? Does it look good to you? Would you do anything different to change it up, etc., etc.? Let me know down there. But that is what I'm using right now to get it all sorted. Now, speaking of getting it sorted, we've got some stuff to sort out for the rest of the year this year. So let's see. Let's spin this around and get this guy parked up in here, because we're not going to be using it anymore. We may get some seeds. Not really stuck on the corner. Goodness gracious. I think what we're going to do... Oh, no, I can't see. There we go. I think what we're going to do is we've got a little bit of seed, right? So we've got some of that. Ooh, getting a little laggy again. Come on now. I just want to have a nice product, man. We've got some stuff that we need to figure out what we're going to do. It was mentioned before to, instead of buying a planter or seeder, to just lease. Just lease it every time we need it, because we're only going to use it for a very short amount of time. And I thought, well, that's not a bad idea at all. So we're going to take a look and see what we can lease, and if there's anything that's going to be beneficial to us. And if it's also going to be beneficial to have a direct drill, or if it's going to be beneficial for us to do something else. Speaking of being beneficial, we have got something big that we need to do today. I need lime. So before we do anything, let's sort that out because we need to put lime down on this field. Here's what we're going to go with right here. We're going to go with the Amazon ZGB. I'm not sure what the number is there. Ultra Hydro, something like that. We are going to stick some lime in here. This is one that I have modded just so it can go a little bit faster is all. But we're not going to be, hopefully not filling this thing up. Because if we do that, that's just going to be bad all around. I can't remember if it's lime right here. Nope, that is fertilizer, so we need to pull up just a little bit. Open this up. Lime, perfect. I'm going to spend every penny that we have right now on lime, just to see how much we can get in there, etc., etc. As a matter of fact, I don't even know how much lime we're going to need for this field. It may be a possibility we just put about, I don't know, like 10,000 liters in here, something like that. Actually, lime is pretty cheap over here. That's all right. So let's fill this thing up all the way to 10,000 liters right there. 10,005. See if we can spin this guy around. There we go. Go ahead and close the top back on it. We do have some seeds and fertilizer right there, as you guys can see, but most of the time we're just doing liquid fertilizer. Since we've got this, we may do one run of solid fertilizer down, but we shall see what we're going to do there. So let's hit this. I don't know if I'm going to rock a speedy or not. I think I'm just going to spread it and let it go. Get to an area right here where we can actually hit the edges. Perfect. We're going to use about 2,000 liters on the bottom. So we're going to need a lot more than this. Well, we we got one headland done, so at least there's that. However, we've still got quite a bit more to do. I would say we have between 4 and 5 more passes going up and down, which isn't going to be that big of a deal. So what I'm going to do is exhaust our income currently and take legit all the money that we made. There we go. Stopped us at -$1. Let's go ahead and lower that down. Bring it around. And let's get this done. So we're going to have to take a bit of a loan out, unfortunately, to get this done. Which is, it's kind of stinky. It is what it is. I think we'll be okay, though. It'll be just fine. This is one thing that needs to be done because it does hurt us in the long run. So let's continue getting this done. Let's get the lime down. Hopefully we will not run out again, but very likely that we will. We've got less than one pass left. Can we do it? We've only got this right here. This is going to be our 4th pass, so we didn't need between 4 and 5. We just needed a total of 4. However, is the lime going to be enough? And are we going to have a little bit left over that we can unload as a pallet when it's all said and done? Well, a little bit of a pallet. Right there it is. We've got 698 liters left. So I would say that is pretty good for right now. Let's unload that, and then let's load up some solid fertilizer. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and stick a fertilizer base down. We'll see what we can do from there. We've got 1,779 liters of solid fertilizer. I'm not 100% sure how this is going to rock for us. I don't know how far this is going to go. Normally, I don't do solid fertilizing in a situation like this. As you guys know, most of everything that we do is liquid fertilizer. I just think it's a little bit better that way, plus a little bit more expensive, and keeps us from using spreaders like this, even though I love this spreader. You know what? I'm looking at the percentage going down right now, and we may be okay. We may just be okay just by a little bit. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. How about that? Well, I didn't think we were going to be able to do it, but you know what? I think we're going to be just fine. And we've got a little bit left as well. There we go. All said and done there. 509 liters left of this. Not bad at all. So we're going to take this back. I'm going to unload that 509 liters onto a pallet. Something that we can have and hang on to for later. And then we're going to return this and figure out exactly what we're going to use to put seed in the ground. So we've got a game plan and we need some money. First things first, let's go over here. Let's borrow a little bit of cash. Right there, we've got $4,999. That is going to be plenty. So here's what we are going to do. We're going to do this in a 2-step process. Instead of doing the direct drill type of thing, we're actually going to go about it in a different way. Actually, no, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, why would I not use a direct drill? let's reassess everything. So this is what I was going to go with originally. The Lemken Solitaire 12, it's $107,000. It costs, what, $5,400 to do. So that is at 12 meters. And the, what you call it, cultivator? Cultivator? Yeah. Cultivator I was going to use is this guy right here. Another 8-meter implement. Boom. Super cheap, actually. This is a PC-only mod currently right now. The KBM 8PS. It's like, well, that's pretty good. I think it would work well. We could also go with a plow and plow it up. That's an option that we could go with as well. I've got one in here that I think would work really, really well. This one right here. But, it's, you know, it is what it is. We also got this guy right here. John Deere Field Plow. 12 meters, only requires 200 horsepower. We've got a little bit more than that. So let's figure out exactly what we're going to use, and then we'll rock through and figure out how we're going to get everything done. So here's what I've decided to go with. We're going to use this guy right here, which is pretty darn heavy. So to counteract that, we're going to stick a nice weight on the front. Hopefully that's not going to be any issues. Let's do a little reverse. Yeah, we've got all the wheels on the ground. No problem whatsoever. Doesn't require a lot of horsepower, though it is real darn heavy. I did decide to go with this. It is smaller and it requires less horsepower. Requires more horsepower. More or less. It's more expensive. That's what's going on. But the reason I decided to use this is because sometimes things don't like to work very well. You know what? I like it when things work really well. So this is why we're going to go with this. This is not an implement that fast farms, so do keep that in mind as well. And not a whole lot extra we could do here. What I am going to do extra is we are going to set everything up for the worker. So we're going to hit the headlands for them, and we are going to hire the worker, get that rocking and rolling. Once we do that, I have a brand new contract that's popped up. It's a harvesting contract. It's a corn harvesting contract. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do it with our equipment. So we're going to have to lease the equipment, but we don't have to use all of it. So let's jump in. Let's get that done. And we have a corn contract to do. Since we can use our own equipment or equipment that we've leased independently for contracts, I saw, you know what? Oh, we're crashing into everything, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to have to drop through everybody's fields. I thought, you know what? What would be better than to pull out our old Ideal Ultimate Edition and have a little bit of fun. So we've got sunflowers over here in field 63 on our right-hand side. This is our field of harvest. So we're going to jump in here, and I am going to use, well, some fun toys. I love this mod right here. I love this header. And so what I've done is I've gone for a matte black with a, what is that? The Challenger yellow, I believe. Drop it down, turn it on, and, well, it goes pretty fast. That's exactly what happens. It goes pretty fast. We're going to knock this out like it is nothing. I tell you what, I just love this. This right here, definitely my most favorite harvester mod in the game right now, or maybe even ever, to be completely honest with you. This is one that I downloaded and then did some stuff too. So it's not only a crazy mod, it's a crazy mod that I've had to deal with. One thing is sunflower prices right now. I don't know how good they are. So whenever we take this, as a matter of fact, let's take a look real fast and just see. We're going to Baywa, and sunflower prices are $833 per 1,000 liters currently. Well, what are they if we decide to wait? Much better, it seems. Much, much better. Almost twice as high. So I think what I'm going to do is we will go and we will give them all their crop. And as soon as it starts making even the slightest little bit of money, we will turn right around, come back down here to our farm, and we will keep whatever sunflowers are left. Usually it's about 25%. And whatever you would make off the contract, you normally double in extra crop that's laying around, which is pretty nice. We're not going to need any tippers, anything like that. We could get the entire field in one harvester. It's not cheating if I've got to do it all anyway, right? Yeah. Well, we are almost done with this field. We've got a little bit more to go. We're going to have well over 50,000 liters when it's all said and done, which I am so excited about. The worker does keep missing a few things, though. I'm just using the worker to kind of just go straight. But I think since we've got so much done now, we could probably hit the rest of this and be just fine. I have been smart. I have not taken more than one contract. I just did the one. Nothing too crazy, nothing too wild. I think I've learned my lesson, as it were, not to take more than one contract of the same type. Do the contract, complete it, don't be lazy, go back, do it again. We've got one little sprig right here that I didn't get. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, got it. All right, let's go ahead and unfold. We'll fold that up. Fold, boom, yep, good there. Let's see, we're less, so we can go ahead and fold the top as well, because we are under, I believe it's under 10%, because this holds 100 million liters, I believe. Yeah, it's pretty stupid. Let's take a look and see, first off, A, are there any more harvesting contracts? Trust me, I'm not going to take them, not yet. Let's see. Oh no, sunflowers on field 60. Come on, you got to be kidding me. Where's field 60? You know what? It's right beside Baywa, so you know what? I'm going to take this up there. We're going to finish this contract, and then I'm going to do that one just for fun, just to go ahead and get it done. Speaking of contracts, you almost done over here? You've been doing this for like a half hour. They should be done by now. Surprisingly, I actually made it over here without crashing into anything. I'm pretty proud of myself. Let's get this done. Let's get this pipe out, and then we're going to start dumping in. Yep, maybe. Maybe. Go ahead, finish up. There you go. All right. I'm going to attempt to get this about time perfectly. However, this empties extremely fast. So we're going to have to be on our mark for this one. Just got to wait until it says everything's done. Slowly but surely. There it is, right there. Oh, we already... Oh. Hey, we saved it, though. We saved it. So we made... $1,500 off of harvest income right there. I did not want to do that. So that is done. Let's go ahead and complete that. Boom. And we are going to take field 60. That is right beside us. Sunflowers. Going to accept that. Anything else? Let's see. Potatoes. I don't think I've got anything crazy for potatoes. Got a lot of fertilizing contracts though, so that's going to be good going back in. Also, the fact that we've got extra sunflowers in here now, that is not going to affect us in this section right here in the slightest. This is totally fine that we're doing this right here. I think it's just the fact that we have multiple contracts rocking and rolling at the same time. I believe that was the issue. That was the problem I had, and I was stupid for it because it just is what it is, man. Almost done with this field as well, and I just got a notification saying that our cultivator on the JCB is complete. So we are done there. We are done here. I don't think we need this header for anything else. I don't believe there's any more contracts that we can use it with. But I'm still going to go through and see anyway. See, fertilizing, potatoes, fertilizing, potatoes, cultivating. Maybe we need to get another tractor just for cultivating. Let's go ahead and send this header back because it's just going to get in our way. There we go. We've got that. And we are going to go ahead and dump in here. Fortunately for us, it's legit the same place that we would be going for anything else. And just like before, we are going to do our best to stop it as soon as I see us starting to make a little bit of money. We're going to have to stop it. This is not going to take long. Right there it is. Yeah. So we ended everything with, let's see, we've got $14,686. Let's go ahead and accept the contract, or complete it rather. There we go. There's no 1,600. Perfect for me. I'm going to take the rest of what we've got here. We're going to go ahead and close this up. We're going to take the rest of this down to our main farm. We're going to put it in our primary silo, and we are going to save it for the next time that we have a good sell point, or a good sell price rather. So maybe instead of making, you know, $10,000 or $11,000 off of it, maybe later we can make somewhere about $20,000 or $25,000. Here we go. Let's get this guy filled up. There we are. That's about as much as we can handle there. And let's get this dumped in our silo so that we've got it. While we're at it, let's go ahead and return this. We've got that. That's dumping in there. Let's poke around. This guy right here seems to be completely done. We're going to take a look on that overhead view just to make sure. Looks like there's a little spot right here. Oh, that says needs lime. Okay, so that was probably my fault. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. I could use this and do a contract with it, but I just don't have the time. So we've got rid of that. And for our next trick, we're going to be getting this guy right here. The Lemken Solitaire 12 Boom Lease. We've got it. Got that. Now all we need is a little bit of seed, and we will be ready to go for planting tomorrow. But with that all being said, that is going to be it for today. I hope that you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like. Let me know that you enjoyed this. If you didn't, well, you know what to do. Also, let me know there as well. If you haven't, make sure you get subscribed to the channel. And if you have any questions, as always, drop those down in the comment section below. I'll be happy to help you guys out. With all that being said, hope you have a great day. We will see you later. Peace.